Oh, and we are live. Got my preview window up. Apparently, it caught me finishing my snack there. So, you might have just seen me eat some peanut butter pretzels, snacking on some water. Sorry to eat on stream for you. That's not what the stream was supposed to be. All right, let's see. Good evening, friends. I'm not sure if anyone has joined yet. Let's see this all kick in. Make sure all the audio and stuff is going. It tells me it is. Yeah, if I unmute, I hear myself. Oh, give it a few minutes here. I'm starting a couple minutes early. Didn't have as many technical issues as I thought I would. And live chat is telling me to remember the community guidelines, as if I wouldn't know my own guidelines. Whatever game, whatever YouTube. All right, let me switch some screens here. Actually, no, I'll keep it like this for a minute. We'll jump in the game in a minute. We're early. We're 5 minutes early. I feel like I'm on one of the conference calls at work, and for some reason, there's always some guy or girl who jumps in like 10 minutes before it's supposed to start. And then you get in there and all they want to do is chat and talk about their weekend. And all I want to do is get in there, have the meeting, and get off the call. Not sure if anyone here can relate to that fun little situation to be in. God, I'm looking over, just checking my camera stuff. I'm getting used to the whole new setup. Was it only a week ago? I think I think it was last week that I streamed, wasn't it? I was up in my old office. So my office went from upstairs to down here. And so I've been cranking through it this week, trying to get everything set up. It has been a monumentous task. 2 computers, one for my work and then my personal one, all my electronics. Bunch of arcade machines had to come down. If you can see those right there, obviously. So an insane amount. I've got a whole display case over here next to me. It's full of Dragon Ball and Final Fantasy 13 and Tactics figures. So I had to get my oldest son to come help me move all of that. It was not easy. Especially this time crisis right here. That thing's got to weigh, I don't know, 150, 200 pounds. So getting that down a couple flights of stairs was not the easiest thing I have ever had to do. All right, let's switch. I need to pull my game up. Make sure this will pop up on camera. Log in, and now I'm going to switch it over. Because we are just a few minutes away from the usual server reset, or daily reset, whatever you want to call it. And don't worry about the stamina. I've got some pots I need to burn through. Let's see. I want to say, yeah, I've got 3 I need to use tonight, which, considering how fast stamina goes, I don't think that's going to be a problem. What is this? Why is this blinking at me? Oh, I had a notice somewhere. Not sure what that was for. Nope, it's still up there. Oh, here it is. Friends. What do we got? Got some friends joining. Yes. My friends list fills up, and I feel bad. But if I see someone hasn't logged on in 4 or 5 days, like this one, they kind of get the cut. Although this person seems like they've been doing stuff. Griffith. Maybe I'll leave them for another day. Maybe they're just taking a long weekend. Oh, apparently I can gift. When does the reputation shop even reset? Hey, everybody joining. We're just we're giving it a few for people to join in since I started a couple minutes early before we get into the pool festival. Let me see, reputation. This resets in 2 days. I don't care about the legendary tarot on this one. I think I will save for this stuff on the reset, because that stuff is what I am going to be lacking Trying to pull weapons and then level up weapons, and then the radiant power goes away. Hey, Kota. It's good to see you, my friend. And yes, indeed. Somebody, I can't remember if they messaged me or maybe they said a comment to one of my YouTube things, but somebody got a double Edda on a single multi-pull. There's an oxymoron for you. They did a multi-pull, got a double Edda. I'm gonna call her both names. I can't be wrong if I do it both ways. Like, you guys, keep up the good. Thank you. I actually, I'm gonna have 3 videos in a row in this shirt. After work today, it was do I stream after work or do I stream at night? And then do I record in the other time slot? And my wife went out tonight, and so, I was kicking it with the kids. So I recorded a video right after work, and it will come out tomorrow morning. I think I scheduled it for 5:45 a.m. Mountain Time, so whatever that might be for your time zone. But it's a mini guide / game discussion, if you will. A little bit of a different flavor, so hopefully you get a chance to check that one out. So who has already pulled on this banner? I'm going to pull it up right now. Let me see. I'm not going to pull yet, but I'm going to pull it up. Who's already summoned on our nice little Edda debut banner? And how much did it take you to get her? Hopefully not much. That basically looks like the build I'm going to go with. More or less. Although, getting the 5 stars is probably going to take a minute. What did they say? I think it takes, I want to say right about 100 days if you are going from 1 star all the way up to full 5 star using the, whatever the memory retrieval shard thing is. Oh, here we go. Daily reset. And the automatic calls will clear out this stuff really quick. I'm going to give it like 5 minutes so some people filter in. And then we're going to jump in here and do some pulling. Oh, you know what? I was about to actually go run the memory shards, but I should probably wait, because if I do pull her, I'm at the point now that I have to have the 3rd character to get the full shards, because there's 7. And if I don't, then it gives 3 and 3, and then you just kind of toss one down the trash. And so I've had Nurgle, whatever his name is, in there. And it's not because I want to build him. It's because I already have him at 2 star. I'll show you. I happened to pull him twice. If you were around in the first live stream day on launch, he kept blessing me, if you want to call it that. And so I've got him sitting as my 3rd because it'll be the fastest to get the 3 stars. But I honestly have 0 intention of building him unless I'm running like a full Hangman team, which I don't even have enough people for that to run the powers. Unless, well, I guess I could use gold units, but as far as the legendaries go. Joe, hello. Thank you, sir. Y'all want to hear something crazy? I was checking out my YouTube stats today. So I started YouTube February of this year. And I did it just as like a little Minecraft thing with my youngest son. He wanted to make some videos and whatnot. He's got his own channel. And he kind of fell off. He, being a kid, he just knew interest. And so I was making some City of Heroes content, just an old game I still play on the private servers. And then this came out. And so up until the point of sort of Convallaria, I had 22 subscribers, maybe 20 to 30 hours of total view time. This last month, this was the stats I saw on my YouTube today, I have over 5,000 watch hours just this month and something like 51,000 views. And I think I've gained, I was like 655 subscribers. So y'all are crazy. I should say thank you, because all of you that have been coming and subbing and everything else, absolutely blessed. You guys are amazing. I could not imagine that in a month I'd have 50,000 views. That's wild. All right, it's 10:04. We're giving it until 10:05. I've been holding all day wanting to pull on this banner. And actually, my dumb self, last night I thought at server reset is when the event would hit and the banner would hit, and so I prepped for that. And then sure enough, it didn't come out, to whatever it was, 10 o'clock or so this morning. And so that whole time I was waiting for this banner, and I'm like, oh no, I don't know how to read. I should have checked the timestamp on the picture or on Twitter or whatever. And I wouldn't have gotten myself hyped up for no reason. Thank you, Kota. City of Heroes. So, Witty, my content you'll notice is on War Shades. And I actually have a different YouTube channel that I won't share. Only because it's tied kind of to my wife a little bit. And that one actually has War Shade content on it. And I'm probably one of the few crazy people that has played the War Shade all the way through full purple build. Guys, if you've never played City of Heroes, by the way, look it up. You build a superhero, and it's like an MMO for superheroes. Such a good game. I still, to this day, go in and out and play it. And even like do guides and stuff on Discord. Sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit, by the way. All right, it's 10:05. It's 10:05. I got 13 of y'all in here waiting to see if this is going to happen. So I've got plenty of gems. I'm not going to use them all. I've got quite a few summon, whatever these things are called. Let's see. Yeah, don't remind me again. What tarot should we pick? We were doing Chariot on day one. If Roberto was in here, he would tell me to do Chariot. But I'm going to wait. Somebody throw up in the chat. What tarot do you want me to pick for our lucky pull? Death. Okay, let's go with Death. Woody Woo, this is for you. What do we got? Oh, we got golds. Yeah, it didn't change. That's okay. I still have a lot of characters I have not pulled from the epic and silver tiers, whatever those are called, rare tiers. Not to mention, it'd be nice to get some of these to 5-star. Justice. Kota, I'm going Justice next time for you. Couple fire conjurers, that'll be good for getting them leveled up. Who's our gold? Of course, because who doesn't have Crimson at 5-star? Papal, light conjurer. Anybody new? I don't think I got anybody new in there. Which is crazy because I'll show you my characters. I actually don't have as many characters as you would think. I am not in the creator program, and because I'm not in the creator program, I don't get, free whatever the astral gems, whatever the paid ones are. And so I'm actually reserved on my pulling, except for Gloria. I was going to go all in on Gloria. You said Justice. Where's Justice? I can't not see these tarots and not think of Persona 4. Not my favorite game of all time, but it's definitely up there. Pretty high up there at that. Where is Justice? The Justice would be me finding the card. Star, Tower. Wow, I am horrible. I had to have passed by it already, right? This is like embarrassing. There it is. Okay, Justice. Bring it home. Oh. Watch it's Nurgle. If this is Nurgle again, I'm going to be so mad. It better not be. I'll be the first 5-star one for no reason. Divine Grace. Okay, that's a new one. Is this the special? Here's a special. It couldn't even give me one I don't have. Maitha, you're in like all my runs, but still, that is like the biggest tease. But I guess at least it didn't give me Nurgle, right? Is there 2? Nope. Thought I got lucky on 2. I still cannot believe that. That is ridiculous. Okay, who's picking the next tarot? I don't have a ritual for this, so y'all get to pick. I can't believe that was Maitha. Figures. Yeah, Lord, seriously. I think the only thing worse than the fact that it's a dupe right now is that it's a dupe that you basically get a free 5-star on by going through the Voyage Memento. Lovers it is. Hangman, Empress, Wheel of Fortune, Sun, Death, Devil, Pope, Star. They all formed Captain Planet. He's our hero. There we go. Lovers. Was this third pull? So we're at 30 in? Yes, okay. We got the color change. Man, that was like intense. Did that seem more than usual? Oh. Okay, I'm not mad at that because I want him. So, for a consolation prize, I'll take it. Jay, hello. This is our third multi, Jay. We got a Mytha. You missed us pulling a Mytha. But this makes me happy. I want to build Magnus, so I'm very happy about that pull. Another Night Raven. Oh, lots of goals. Oh, nice. Nightingale. Do not have her. Recruit Assassin. Jealous of that jump scare Magnus. I know, right? Is there another one? Double legendary. Come on, beat Edda. Well, okay. I've got Cole, but I will take a free star. Cole's a badass, by the way. If you've not pulled Cole, I know there will be other Seekers. I know there will be other, good damage dealers, but Cole's fun. That's not a bad pull. It's really not. This one makes me so happy. Thank you, Magnus. This dude, look at that artwork. Dude's got the awesome beard. He's older. I take that. And if you've been on my other streams, I'm a big fan of two-handed weapons, giant hammers, giant axes. So yeah, he's getting built for sure. All right, so that was multi 3, and we've got 3 legendaries, so we're 3 for 3. Just 2 came on that banner. Fateful Summon. All right, who's picking next? That was a good pick on the Lovers. Who said that, by the way? Lord Blazer, thank you for the Lovers. You got me someone I wanted. Who's picking our next tarot? Exactly, Lord. Like I said, if Roberto was in chat right now, I would be picking Chariot just for him. I know no Edda, but Edda, whatever. But still, man, a Magnus, I wanted him, so that counts for something. All right, Tower. All right. Mix, how you doing tonight? Tower, that one should be easy to find. Oop, I almost accidentally did Judgment. I'm curious what your percentage is for legendaries. We'll check it out after. Come on. Nope. Okay, so this one's all gold. KA Guard. Anybody new? Who's our gold in here? Another Divine Grace. Another gold. Stinger. I don't think I got anyone new, did I? Nobody new, but we can always use the dupes. Happy to watch. You pull enjoying content. Thank you, Mix. Temperance. All right, I see a Temperance in there. Let's do Temperance. So I think that just burned all of my whatever thingies we got from content, which is fine. Let's go into another 10 pull here with some gems. What did we say? Temperance. All right, let's find Temperance. Temperance. Empress. There it is. Temperance. Okay. Oh, I like that card art. That's pretty cool. Reminds me of, I don't know why this is, but it reminds me of Final Fantasy XIV, one of the expansions. I don't want to give away story spoilers. Oh, are you being special? You're being special. Okay. Let's not do another Mytha. My heart couldn't take it tonight. Is this the one? Okay, come on. Yes! Soft. Legend. You are an absolute legend. Good pick. Guys, I got a Magnus and an Edda tonight. I'm happy about that. I am very happy about that. Honestly, whatever else this banner throws at me and the rest of this 10 pull is just icing on the cake. Right? Let's go. Let's go. I thought that was about to be another one. I was about to say. I was about to say. Guys, I can take the Mytha. I can take the Mytha. We got Edda. We got Homeboy Magnus over there. I'm done. I'm done. I'm out. Saving gems. My next big pull, I actually need... I could do with a mage. If I get barrel on an off banner, I'll take it. Oh, someone wanted to see my legendary. 2% what? 2% what? That was... Well, let's see. Actually, we can find out. Today is the 16th, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was 50 pulls. So five multis. Guys, I'm not mad about that. I can take 5. But yeah, dude, 7.69. That's pretty generous. It's also a lot of luck. I'm not going to complain. Obviously, I just had some great pulls. I'm on cloud 9. Let's go build ourselves an Edda. Who else in the chat has pulled her so far? If you wanted to. If you're skipping her, that's on your prerogative. Not a big deal. But let's get in here. I'm like 80% pulling her for the box. There's something about the fact that she creates a box that just makes me happy. I don't know. It's the stupidest thing. Level 41. Yes, I hit 41. I'm not at Kota's level. Kota, what are you now? Like 47 or something? You were 45 the other day? Yeah, right, Lord? That's a hell of a pull. Yeah, no, thank you, Joe. All right, 41. And then let's... Oh, you check this out. I got lucky, and I got this bow. Where did I get this from? I don't remember. Obviously, some random reward. But got her an 18 single stay. Dude, nice. Nice. You don't have Papal Guard? See, that's the thing is you can still like not get lucky with some of these rares and epics. But this one, so she obviously, you know, one of her big things, if you don't know much about her, if you join the stream and maybe you don't follow the characters as much, not a big deal. So she does this assisting attack. So basically when you go and attack somebody, she attacks with you. And so anytime you can juice up the off-turn damage, you're going to be in a good world. And so there's this bow, and one of the few things I got lucky on, besides my pulls tonight, is this Iranian whatever combat bow. Increases physical attack by 1%. That's all right, but deals 10% more damage when it's not her turn. Now her trait, so she's going instantly into my memory shard pulling. If I were to have this higher, is it at 3 maybe? 1 time per round, 2 times per round. So it goes from 1 time per round to twice per round. I don't think it goes any higher, no. But at max level, she's getting 12% attack, and then she does 40% physical damage twice per round, which maybe that doesn't sound amazing, but it actually is pretty damn good. Plus, she is a hell of a support unit. If you didn't pull Gloria and you have the gems, I'd really push you towards that. I think she's going to be fantastic in so many different comps, especially with mage comps, because she has that liquor barrel, which I'll show it to you in a second. I'm actually going to pull it or pick it. But let us do this. Let us get this bow, and we're going to enhance this bad boy. I don't think I have 2 of them. Yeah, my weapon luck has not been amazing. But what we can do is bring this as high as my powder will let me, which will hopefully be... I'll at least bring it to 40 right now. I'm kind of in the get everything to 40 at the moment. 169 pulls since release, missing some of the niche units. They'll come with time. Yeah, I mean, especially those epics and rares, those will come, you know, as you pull over the next couple of months. And there's so many good, like, sleeper ones. Like, I've been a big fan of Abyss since day one. A lot of people are using, like, Outlaw Crossbowmen. Was it Valerian Scout's pretty good? Or, not Valerian, whatever that race is called. There's so many, like, good units that you can pull if you don't have the, you know, SSRs. And I think except for maybe some of the toughest content out there, maybe high level. No, I would say high level tower, but people are clearing that with commons. This game doesn't really focus on the meta as much as I think people think it does. So you can play around with a lot of those people, Jay. And if you don't have this week's meta person, you're fine. Honestly, you're fine. Oh, gear level trainee. Fancy. All right, let's get this to 40. God, this powder, I've been stockpiling it. And it still goes away fast. 27,000 to go from 30 to 40. And this is one character's weapon. I'm not even into her gear yet. And all my other characters, now granted some of them already have 40s. And we're going to stop there. We're not going to bring up the 50 just yet. All right. What else? She could use a tarot that is for off turn, and I can't remember which one it is. So let's go through these. I know there's one though. This is actually a good one too, but that has magic attack. That doesn't help her. Magic attack doesn't help her. Attribute buffs, whatever. Death is fun. That one's good on Cole. Tarots are kind of neat. These ones aren't as expensive because you actually get a lot of your tarot dust refunded when you re-break them down or whatever you want to call it. Healing effects, crit. She might get a crit one if I can't find a better one. I could have sworn that one of these gave you off-turn damage. Physical shield. We know death is not it. Or devil. Standby. I don't care. Does anybody know in the chat? Tower brownish color. This one. Yes. Thank you. Again, legend. So what do we have here? Physical defense, physical attack, max HP. That's not a bad one. Do I have another one to level just in case? Nope, but you know what, Nurgle? Brother, I'm sorry, Nurgle. You're kind of benched. So let's do that. Yes. And we're going to enhance this one up to 50. 40 to 50. And then what is our final one? This will be important. Max HP 70, whatever. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. If you don't know, some of the tarots on this final... Oh, because it wasn't a rainbow. Some of the tarots, if they have a rainbow for their 4th, they can get another ability, special effect, if you will. And so you really want to fish, your end game strategy is 4 rainbows and having the special secondary, whatever you want to call it. So this one will be fine for now, but I know to look out for this for her. And then what gear do I have? And then I'll go into her ranks. Oh, I'm struggling on gear. I actually consolidated a bunch today. I was on, I don't know if you guys know Platypus, really great content creator. I was on his stream earlier and we were talking about gear, and so I started condensing my stuff down. So what would be good on her? I don't know if I have any off-turn stuff. So this one, damage decrease, whatever. Magic damage decrease is going to help her. This one's going to go on Fakel anyways. I don't know that she'll be on Highland, because Highland is a 2-block advantage. And she'll at least be on her box, but that's not 2 blocks. That doesn't help a ton. This is whatever. When injured, whatever. Before being actively attacked, gives a land... That's what I mean. My gear is kind of shitty. I'm not going to lie. This is not the best gear out there. There really isn't a great option here. Who's on? So that's on Maria. She tends to be in my party, so that's not going to work. I'm tempted to do this, except for she's probably not going to be in the front line, so she's probably not going to be targeted a lot. Yeah, I might have to do that. The True Lens, that is. You know what? I'm going to level it anyway, so for now, I'll put that on her. I mean, worst case, she's not getting the increased crit if she's not, 2 tiles up for Highland. I think a lot of people think Highland just means 1 step up. It doesn't. You have to be 2 or more tiles higher, and there's plenty of maps you can do that. It's more like the weapon trials, where that doesn't really do much unless it's the one where they have a cliff on the left side. Bear wailed out per platypus. Dude, did you see the pulls? In, what was it, guys, 5 multis? 50 total pulls? I got, you won't believe this, my friend, Mytha. Mytha. Who wouldn't want that pull? I got Mytha, but then I got Magnus and obviously got the Edda. So can't be mad about that. Teleport ring is really good. You know what? I'm going to take that off of Abyss. This is a really good ring for Abyss, by the way, because for the same reasons probably as Edda, is you can pull Abyss back, and then she has really good range, and so you teleport up, then move, and then use it. Yeah, dude, Mytha, that was my first. So I'll take the streamer luck. Showtime Doc, yes, look at it, man. I got Edda, guys. By the way, Perplatypus and Showtime Doc, fantastic content creators. If you've never been to their channels, you owe them a sub, and you owe them to watch some videos because they make amazing stuff. Yeah, so I got Magnus, I got Mytha, Showtime, Mytha, and then I got a Magnus and an Edda, and so yeah, I'm not mad at all. What do we say I was at, guys? A 7.6 something % legendary pull rate. So yeah, I mean, I can't be mad at those stats. Let's get a little rank up going on here. Oh, and I pulled a duplicate Cole. So we got to go give her another star level here. So, yes, dude. Okay, who said streamer luck? Woody Woo. You're dead on. I don't know what it was today, but streamer luck is in the house. Yeah, over 7% with legendary pulls. Mytha. I still can't believe that. Okay, so here's the real star of the show, guys. If you haven't seen my short on this one, really I pulled for box. Edda supports box. I mean, if you couldn't tell, that's how this really works. That's the game. Pulled Rawia before Nungle on that pull, so I think we all need to take an L. Yes. Hey, Perp, I've got 2 Nurgles, so I feel like that's why I've got the 7% pull rate is Nurgles, you know, buffing my stats there. All right, so we're going to take a box. We're also going to take a drink. So, guys, after 10 o'clock, it's adult stream time. If you are offended by what might be in this glass, I apologize, but it might be past your bedtime. I am an old father, so, you know, this is what it is. I'm also not sponsored, so I can do what I want. All right, so this is actually one of the places I'm going to use Castilla, or whatever you call this stuff. I'm going both sides on this one for the versatility and utility. Obviously, I can't put everything in the build all the time, and so this will be like if I'm running a, you know, a team where I feel like the liquor would help, or the stream, you know, I'll pop that on. Otherwise, you've got this guiding gleam, damage 3, magic defense 2. The move run, I've got Gloria, so that's, you know, good when I don't have her around. This is just a solid buff, guys. Like, this is one of the reasons why I really like her. I am only offended when the glass is empty. You know what? If I have to go into the BRB screen, you know why, friends. Let's activate this. We're going to do both sides. I've been saving them. I got another 9 left. All right. Perp and Showtime. You guys both pulled Edda today, didn't you? I saw your video, Showtime. Oh, yeah, because I was in your stream earlier and you were using her. So, yeah, you guys both have her. Solid character. What do we got? Decreased damage taken by 40% if there is a item. She is going to be with box at all times. And I don't care about counterattack on her, so obviously shelter advantage on that one. 6. Thankfully, I have some medals. I had to go farm medals because I have like 3 or 4 watchers built up, and apparently I'm just crushing medals on those. Bear drink Zima Light. This is okay. Maybe I can get a sponsorship. Be my first. It is, what is it called? It's a lemon vodka is what it is. Deep Eddy, I think, is the name of the brand. It's very light. It's very straight. I don't add anything to it because it's just good as is. Donkey Kong Gaming. Since you said it. Right there, my friend. Right there. And, oh, it's just out of frame. I'm going to switch. Hold on a second. Let's see if it goes in frame on my full camera. Oh, it doesn't. So that's Killer Instinct, that arcade machine. Right next to that, so I have quite a few. I have, it's in a Marvel Superheroes shell. but it is a multicade, and it's got, I put just over 6,000 games on it. And I kid you not, one of the games I play most on that is Donkey Kong. The original OG Donkey Kong. That one and Donkey Kong Jr. Guys, it's from my era. If you can't tell by some of the gray, I'm a bit older. And they are fun games. Fun games. Let's see. Favorite unit right now, Guzman. Forgive me. Oh, Perplatypus. If you're turning tail on Guzman, I'm going to be mad at you. All right, so... Miss Magic, how deep did you have to go for her? I had 5 multis to get to her. And I pulled a Mytha, a duplicate Cole, and a Magnus on the way. So really a solid pull night. All right, let's check these out. I haven't checked these out yet. So passive, before a single target attack, gains 50% chance to give a physical defense 2 down on target. That's not bad. Although it's probably never going to be my bar. If there's an item within 1 tile, increase that attack by 15%. And can move again by 2 out. This is a tough one. Let's think. I'm going to have box on my bar. What else will be on my bar? So I'm going to have... This is on my bar. That will be on my bar. Reaction's reaction. That's not... Shield Break's pretty good. Although dispelling 2 buffs, these are tough choices. And then these are just attacks, right? Or is it? No, these are skills. Well, that would be on my bar. 1 energy. I don't know. Anyone who has pulled Edda, what are your thoughts on rank 7? I can see uses on both of these because you're going to be buying an item. Box brings Edda. Edda does not bring box, and so it's going to be there. And so if it's within a tile, 15% attack, and you get to move again by 2 after initiating an attack, which that's okay if you need to reposition, but because she's hanging back more, I probably don't need to reposition as much. Before a single target attack, well, so this, okay, wait, so that would count on her assisting attack. And that's not a bad. I think Rupture Armor might be the way to go. Yeah, Showtime. I think you're right. I think they're both good. She doesn't auto attack much in my squad. I mostly use her for buffs and her assist attacks. Okay. So I think this. You know what? I'm probably overthinking this because it's honestly probably not gonna be my bar once I fully level her. So I'm just gonna go with the left. Okay, and so let's make sure we got the skills I want. What do I want to bring today? I want box. Shield break is good. Yeah, this is because this ignores block, right? Cannot be blocked, and devastating damage if they have a shield. I like that. 40% damage taken reduced. Yes, please. Thank you. Box brings Edda, like I said. Edda does not bring box. And yeah, so I think this is the build I'm going to launch with. So like I said, I was never going to put this on the bar probably. And then the barrel, this is a tough one because it takes speed down and reduces magic defense, but I don't have an amazing magic unit right now. Yeah, I would think it would Showtime because there's single target attacks on her assisting attacks. I would hope that works. She seems like a support that you want to unlock both skills on some branches. Yeah, I mean, I already did. Coffee. I did that right away to take both the barrel and the buff. So, because the barrel is good, you can slow people down. And then like this liquor effect. So the damage is whatever, 20% damage. It's good. I love the percent damages, but you're not really bringing her to be like your big DPS unit. She's empowering other units. And here you get the magic, you get the magic defense. And so, it debuffs magic defense. I should say that better. And so if you're running like a barrel with that and her, like that's pretty significant. My current magic users are Abyss. Love Abyss. Guys, level Abyss. Runner. She's fantastic. I bring Ice Priest more for the control than I do for the damage. Just being able to kind of zone people out with the ice can be very, very, very powerful. Just ask Showtime and Perplatypus in the chat. I can guarantee they have used Papal or whatever Ice Priest. And then my Fire person, I pulled Darklight Fire Priest before the KJ Fire one, or what was that other girl's name that you get from the Voyage Memento. They're all very similar. And so he's kind of like my go-to AoE person. Matter of fact, I think I still need to pick. Yeah, I was holding off and deciding if I wanted the Flaming Meteor or the Burnout. And I think I'm going to go Flaming Meteor. Matter of fact, I'm just going to do it now. The single target is good, especially when you get them on Scorch. But if I'm not mistaken, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong here. Showtime, man, you are far too kind. Is you can cast this, and because it's a charge skill, you can have it with instant order to make it go faster. You know, I'm going to just test it, whatever. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to getting on the podcast. Sub count wise, guys, I was telling, if you're newer to the stream, we were talking at the beginning of it. It's wild. I'll sum this up really quickly. In the last month, I just saw my YouTube stats. 50,000 views, just over. 5,000 watch hours, and something like 655 subs. I am like inches away from that coveted 1,000 subscriber mark, which just baffles me. So thank you everybody for the support that's here or watches this later. It has been so much fun, and I incredibly appreciate it. So there we go. That's my magic team, guys. Yeah, Flame Sorceress. I just got her. I haven't even like built her or anything. Let's go to Cole. Cole got a memory shard. So I've been using her in the memory shard farming. So she's actually gonna be 3-star. What does she get? She gets. So this is the same. The crit and physical attack. She gets the act. Okay, this is nice. Her cooldown on this act again is 2 turns now, which, yeah, at 5 stars it goes down to 1. But it's such a cool ability. I love like sending her to the back lines and then boom, boom, taking out a couple people. 1K within a week. I wish that would be insane. I think I need 300 and something now. So getting to 1,000 would be, in that amount of time, be just mind blowing. As if my mind hasn't been blown enough this far. There we go. 3 on Cole. I love Cole. She's such a good character. She's been in most of my content, unless I'm intentionally not running her. Although she needs a better weapon. My gear is not. This is my luck. This is all I've got. Who else? You know what's embarrassing? Mytha, I pulled a duplicate of you. And I still don't have enough to take you. That's the worst part. Even with pulling a dupe Mytha, I still can't bring her up her star level. I feel like that's almost like insulting, and I'm going to forgive it. I'm going to forgive it because we got Magnus, who I've really wanted, and we got Edda. So, and well, I guess I had a dupe on Cole. So I can't be mad. But that's just, I don't know if it's ironic or whatever you want to call it. What else did we get dupes on? Fire Priest? Yep, might as well. Bring you up a star level? Yes, sir. You'd have to have 2 banger vids. Yeah, I have a vid launching in the morning. We'll see how that one does. See, I had a vid I launched this afternoon right at lunchtime for the event. I literally waited for the event to start, jumped right in, checked out the shop, figured out what was going on, recorded a video, and then jumped on Perplatypus's stream all over my lunch break today. And what's tough is content like that. There's so many creators that have like the early access that I can't get to like a test server, whatever you want to call it. And so I'm always late to the game on those. So I try to orientate my content around, I guess, longer topics that are less time bound by this event is now, because this event is coming videos, they don't do that well. At least in comparison to like my guide type videos. At least she is good, but also like, yeah, I don't want to pull her. Wait, pull who? Per platypus? feel like I missed something there. Yeah, Soft, you know what? This community is fantastic. I was on with Perplatypus about a week or two ago, and just the chill vibe. Him and I got to sit and talk, and it was a good time. I was even telling my wife afterwards, it was fun just to hang out and share, you know, that time, that discussion around a topic that we both love, and just having that community, having the community here show up on the stream, just fantastic. You know, just like-minded people hanging out, doing things that we love. Can't beat that. Oh, Mytha, yeah. Yeah, and definitely don't pull copies when it doesn't even get your star level. Did I get anybody else as enough to level? Oh yeah, quite a few. You know what? I will do this later because none of these people are going into content tonight. So we can ignore all them and I will do the busy work off stream, friends. So let's get some dailies done. We're going to get right into our memory shard, and I can take Nurgle out now. And we're going to toss in our good old friend Edda, and in a couple weeks here she'll have a couple stars behind her belt. So sorry friend Nurgle, it was nice seeing you there. Edda, put some in a box. What, do I have move on right now? I need move on here. Boop. You know what? For Edda, we're bringing a barrel. Oh, guys, traits. If you've gotten a gold tier, this Divine Archer is redonkulous. This dude can put out some damage. He shocked me. I wanted to test him out, so I pulled the trait or whatever it is. That's tactic. And I was in tower 6-5 or 6-4, I forget which one. And I sent him back just to be a decoy. I wanted him to pull some people off of me. And this dude just straight up killed people. Like, 1 or 2 hits, taking down units. And I'm like, oh my God. I was not expecting him to be that effective, honestly. Guys, I don't know who else has used him, but he's pretty badass. Only drama was that I hate all YouTubers, dude. Yeah, I try not to jump in the drama. I am older and calmer than my younger years. If drama finds its way to me, I'll just find another path. I'll just walk a different street. I'll walk around it, and drama can go find its way out the door. All right, Gloria. Drop yourself a little hammer up here. That's fine. Use Grace more. Yeah, I want to... Super fun. Vulcan was a blast. I got to catch a couple minutes of the 4 of you on the video. Haven't had a chance to watch that whole podcast yet, but no, it looked like a blast. It looked like you guys had a really good time. So would love to join any of you, even if it's just one-on-one one of these days. We'll figure it out for sure. Yeah, see this double dip on Cole. It's like fantastic. Should we only do the event? Okay, so coffee, there's a couple ways to look at that. One is, yes, you maximize your rewards with the double, but you still won't have enough to clear out the shop if that's your game if you only do the double rewards. Vulcan has a video out. I think it came out today. I watched it earlier. I would tell you to go watch it because he breaks down the math. And on top of that, he built a spreadsheet, and you can get a copy of it off of Google Docs or whatever it is. Google Sheets, and you can plug in which characters you have that have the bonus. So, you know, if you have Gloria, if you have Edda, and then the other gold tier ones, and it will tell you based on how many days you have left in the event, how many normal runs you should do versus how many boosted runs you should do, assuming you're doing all the other, you know, quests and stuff in it as well. So as far as guidance goes, I'm not going to be able to top his guidance because, I mean, the dude did the math and he gave you a tool for it, so can't top that. So I would recommend, can I put a box on a box and get too high on this one? No, I wanted to put a box right there. But this still will be high enough. Box has joined the party and I can't get... God, that's embarrassing. I put a box and I can't climb it. That's okay. We're just going to put her there just because I want her doing stuff. Yeah, Vulcan's got really good content. I haven't caught as many of his videos, honestly, as much as I've seen Per Platypus's and yours. But anytime I've watched one of his vids, it's really well done. I like his train of thought. Obviously he's got expertise in the gacha space. You can tell just by watching a couple of his videos. A single box is too high soft? Okay, I was assuming because it's a box, it's just one high and you wouldn't get Highland, but that changes the game on a lot of things. And I'm taking like forever to do a very simple mission here. Well, these boxes will count. I want her to shoot somebody so badly. Let's go back one. I don't think she can reach from here. Oh, she can. No, she cannot. Okay. Whatever. We'll just do it from here. She's got to get her first shot in. I'm a thinker guy. People speak that my think good people. You're making me sound drunk, Perp. I've just not positioned myself well for this fight at all. And I should have used move command, but... Oh, that's what we forgot. Nope, she's bringing... We got to get more boxes around here. That's still not going to reach it. Oh, well. We're just here for the trolls. We're having fun. Tower is a thinking guy game. It is. It is. I haven't as much time on Tower as I would like. I've gotten through 6. I almost beat 7 last week's and just ran out of time on that. I think I got through 7-4. I can't remember exactly. Or did I beat 7? No, I think I did beat. I have to check. I think I did beat 7 and didn't go into 8 or something like that. I forget now. Definitely have not gotten to 10 like you. Alright, now we do this. Can't damage her. Alright, take this guy out. Let's get done with this stage. I'm spending way too much time in it. Yes, thank you for the 3. Alright, so now I think, if I'm not mistaken, that clears up my next Voyage Memento. Yep, there we go. I was saving leveling her as my last part of this one. So we'll get that. What's our next stage look like? Alright, vehicle. Boom. You know what I wasn't expecting on this mission? So, mini spoiler alert. You have some spare stamina outside of an event. What do you use it on? So, matter of fact, my video tomorrow tells you my exact strategy I'm going to use it on. But, I'll give you guys a little early spoiler for it. I have like a priority system. And so, what I do... Sorry, I'm like... Okay, cool. Here's kind of a quick rundown. I always do memory retrieval. The other thing I always like to do is, and this one you could just, do as a sweep if you want, is pick this up. It's just, you guys know, the dust, stuff like vanishes. It might be worse than the pull gems, right? And so, oh, did I hit start instead of sweep? My bad. We'll just back out because it won't matter. It won't waste anything. And I'm going to use my octopus on this since you can't use them on the event. So I'll burn some there. And then because we have a event going, I kind of split it up a couple ways. And I'm going to, I'll just walk you through it because I'm going to do it right now. I do the event while kind of looking at, do I have to do anything for these? So I've got plenty of time left to do these tarots, the weapons, the stars. Those will get done just by doing the extra rewards. So I don't have to focus on them. But if I did, I would try to combo this with Voyage Memento and say, what can I get that clears 2 things at once? And then guides, yes. I'm telling you tomorrow, watch my video tomorrow. I'm self-promoting here because it talks actually quite a bit about this. On the feast, what I'm going to do is my 2 trainings plus 5 to 7 more, because I don't actually care about absolutely everything. I think everyone has landed on the same thing of skip the epic tarots. Everyone in chat, or anyone who watches this video later, don't get these epic tarots. they're a waste of stamina. You get into legendary tarots so quick in this game that these I just burn them all when I get them. They're just not worth it. I mean, I guess they kind of hold you over for a few levels, but definitely don't focus on them in the shop. The ones that I get iffy on here is I feel like I should get the common XP. If I don't, I don't. Same thing with like silver medals, the coins, like this bottom row. This is the row I can let go of for the sake of stamina, because I don't, yeah, the tarots are so useless, my friend. I've got a couple of these I'm going to burn tonight, so I'm burning all 3 of these tonight, and so I'll do a little bit more farming than usual. But then I look at a couple things. I look at, is there something that's limiting me, like in my talents? If I really need a certain whatever because I'm having trouble with content, then I will go and like get the extra rewards or whatever for these. And what's different today versus next week is Fool's Journey. I've done all of the Fool's Journey that cost stamina, so I don't need to focus on that. But because whatever the 23rd is, because chapter 7 and 8 comes out, I'm going to split my time between the event, those little bit of farming stages, and getting myself to 8.5 because I really want to mess with the engraving system. I don't know, chat, have you guys seen the engraving system? Have you heard about it yet? It's like, it just hit the news today, so you're forgiven if you're not sticking to Twitter all day looking for this stuff. All right, let me get in this voyage, or in this thing here. Feast, we're gonna go now. I hate per platypus. I didn't know this is what you meant earlier when you said you were gated on time. Guys, close your eyes for 2 seconds if you don't want to see the background here, but the fact that I have to wait a day and a half to enjoy the story more, what is that? Like, there's some decisions in these games that I do not get, and that is definitely up there. That's up there with the hearts. The whole stupid heart system on the tower irritates me, because there have been times when I've been in a stage and I've had to back out because my kids needed something, and I knew it wasn't a 2-minute thing. And you go back and you're down a heart. Okay. And then you load up a team. I had one last week where I just didn't pay attention to the speed stat. And because of that, a guy on the left-hand side was coming down and would take out one of my characters before I can move. And so all I had to do was swap their position with somebody else so it wouldn't happen. And I had to burn a whole stupid heart to swap. Like, infuriating. There's not that much that gets under my skin, but that gets under my skin. In this one, like, if I want to blow through all 13 or whatever chapters, who cares? Like, if that's how I enjoy the game, you'll keep me around longer letting me enjoy the game than gating me from enjoying it. So devs, if you're on my stream, I know you're not, don't do that. Make that not a thing. All right, let's get into training. Guys, this isn't really spoilers. This is just little battle stuff. So, ooh, as I shake my whole table here. So I think you're fine if you're watching this and you're worried about story. So let's get in here. I am not going to sweep because I want to set my lineup here. You know, if you haven't done this yet, something to note, pay attention to these stars. The ones that are purple give you 50% more of the cake. And who doesn't want 50% more cake? And the yellow ones give you 20%, and it stacks. So you'll see up here, I got 130. I'm going to grab our new best friend. She's coming in. Sorry, you can leave. And I think, yeah, so there's my 250s. Yes, I have Gloria. That was my, she looks like Agrias from Final Fantasy. She had to come home. Cole, Mytha, who, do I have everybody? Are we, yep, this is going to be my lineup. And that setup is fine, but I probably need to fix my tactics because we want move command here. And here we go. Yeah, Gloria Edda got that gig, man. No line there. Dude, showtime. My wife, so I work in finance, peeps, and so I study a lot about money and economics. And my wife has told me before that I should open an arcade because A, I have a lot of knowledge in it. B, I actually have a lot of the technical ability to actually repair machines. And C, I just have a great passion for it. If you can't tell, obviously, by arcade machines just in this office, that's not even counting on the other side of my basement. I have 3 more there. So I've got a Final Fight, a Big Blue, and the Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So I've got 3 other machines in the other room. They just don't fit in this one space. And my dream, I'm going to give you guys my dream. That pinball machine is a digital pinball machine. It's got 30 tables on it. I want to one day have a real pinball machine in here, but they are expensive. So in any case, my wife has told me I should start one. But the economics of an arcade, horrible. Horrible. Maintaining arcade machines where parts are rarely made or are 50 years old, 40 years old is expensive. Shit breaks all the time. You just have to know how to fix that stuff, or you have to have someone who can work on it for you, and that's expensive. So it's not a great. Oh, I should put on this. I knocked him off. What am I doing? Again, talking and not paying attention to my own gameplay. So it's not a great economic model. But if I ever was like lottery rich, I would open it just for the neighborhood kids. Then come for free, and I would maintain it. It would be fun. Yeah, Final Fight's love, man. That's a great game. Killer Instinct, right there, is one of my all-time favorites. Time Crisis, that's an arcade one-up, the Time Crisis. That one, as far as shooting games, that and House of the Dead, sign me up. Those 2 games, absolutely amazing. Oops, did not want to do that, but that's okay. We're just going to play like trash right now and have some fun. And talk. Yeah, there's a reason that most arcade places now are attached to breweries, bars, or something else like a bowling alley. Although bowling alleys, that's another thing where I've looked at and I'm like, the money is the economy of a bowling alley doesn't make sense. It just, again, you're just not going to make money on these sorts of things. But unless you're like a Dave & Buster's, and even then it's a nifty business. So yeah, it would be for fun. Yeah, dude, have you played the newest Ninja Turtles Showtime? The, was it Splinter something or other? I forget. I've got it on the Nintendo Switch. It is such a fun game. Oh, you did finance for 15 years? Man, it's a good industry to be in. It's corporate America, so it's not like it's you know, the most fun job in the world. And I still live in it, so I'm stuck in it. But you know, it pays the bills, and it gets me my hobbies, so I can't be that mad about it. Splinter's Revenge, yes, thank you. What do you want? I'm assuming that. Oh, and you own it too, Showtime. Okay, you know what we need? We should get ourselves a off-brand stream one day and jump into some co-op. Can't you play that with 4 on that game? Because that's a game. That's a fun one. I'm gonna need you to have a box right there. Thank you. And you can take him out. I haven't downloaded the, or at least I haven't played the DLC on it yet. Yeah, the food's the most margin dreamt. Yeah, you're not kidding. Food and drink. The markup on that kind of stuff is insane. My stepfather, that was a terrible place for her to go. My stepfather, long time ago, I was like a little kid. He worked at a, I can't say the name of the company, but a specific, we'll call it soft drink company. And he worked in one of their bottling plants, and he said the most expensive part of a typical, bottle of the soda was the bottle itself. It was actually the cap, and it cost just over 1 cent to make the cap. And that was the most expensive part for them to manufacture. So when you go in a store and you spend a couple bucks on a bottle of your favorite soda, there's your margins. I mean, granted, there's other stuff. There's, marketing, labeling, all this other stuff that adds to the cost. But just, yeah, it's insane. The margins on those things. Yeah, so Showtime, are you full-time content creator now? Or are you, in a different industry? What are you... And if you don't want to say, I won't take offense. I'm just curious. French dip 3 days ago. 2 sandwiches, dip potatoes, sides, 40 bucks. Yeah. Yeah, dude, food is so expensive to go out and get nowadays. And when my whole family goes out, it was 5 of us because I've got 3 kids. And tomorrow I'm actually picking up from the airport. We've got a foreign exchange student who's going to live with us for the school year. So my wife and I are big into kind of, giving back, things like that. And so now that my oldest has graduated, he's moved out. This is actually why I moved the office. We converted my office into another bedroom. I moved into the basement for, this setup or whatever. And we're taking on foreign exchange student. And so when we go out now, it's going to be 6 of us. I'm not looking forward to the going out to eat bills for 6 people. Home care for a friend who retired from... Dude, that's fantastic. Not fantastic that your friend has health issues. Let me clarify that. Fantastic that you do that for your friend. So I do admire that, my friend. I need something to do at home for work. Yeah, I could never sit still. There's no way. All right, let's do a sweep on one of these. So, okay. Tip for the fans here. Somebody put this up in one of my comments earlier today, so I want to highlight it. When you do sweep, if you do quick deploy, it's going to pick who it picks. It's not going to optimize your team. And so you won't get all the bonus cake if you don't have the players that give the stars or whatever. So watch your sweeps, especially on your double rewards or extra rewards. Be careful when you sweep, okay? 6 people is rough because oh my God, right? You know what the irony of auto gratuity is I basically, as a rule, am tipping 20% unless you did something terrible. Like, you forgot I was there. Like, it had to be bad, right? Because I've worked in the service industry. I think a lot of people probably have growing up. And it sucks. We all know the service industry sucks. And so you got to be shitty for me to, like, not give you a full tip. And then even from there, like, I tend to go up. Like, if you were on it, you were attentive, so my 3 children are neurodiverse. If you are patient with them, you're getting more money. And so if you auto gratuity, at least out here, it's typically like 18%. And if it's already on there, I just don't think about it. I just sign it away. I actually would give more money if you didn't auto gratuity. And I get why they do. So many people dine and dash, or not dine and dash, but like don't leave good tips or don't leave tips at all. So it's not like I don't understand, but God, do they screw themselves when it comes to me. Like I said, it kind of goes back to like giving back. I don't want somebody who's working a tough job like that on their feet all day, dealing with, customers and stuff like that to get shafted. And so I try to hook them up where I can. Yeah, 18. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty common is 18. The other one I see a lot now is at breweries. I go to breweries that have pinball and such. Like I said, I love pinball. And they all have the same sign. It's if you don't close your tab, they tack on 20%. And I'm like, good on you. Also, who's not closing their tab? Like, I'm not leaving that stuff open. Tip on pickup. I guess it depends. I would say generally speaking, and don't hate me for this, generally speaking, on a pickup at most of the places I would do a pickup from, I'm talking like Domino's, I won't tip. Yeah, because there's no like added service if I go to like a Domino's. I don't really pick up much though. I guess there's a faux restaurant I go to. Like if we're sick, we get faux. I'll tip them. Because they're also cool as hell. Like that group of people, they're just fantastic people. I love talking with them. Can you knock him off? Do it. Nope, but you killed him anyways. But no, like I don't know. Tell me if I'm shitty for that one. But if I'm ordering ahead from like a Domino's, I don't generally tip. I don't ever get delivery because the Domino's is literally a 2-minute drive from my house. So if I was getting delivery, I'd absolutely tip, no doubt about it. I guess you're going after this guy. If they bring it out to the car, that's fair. That's fair. If you're doing something to provide a service, cool, right? And granted, I know that, in a lot of cases, part of your tip will go to like the cook staff and whatnot. But Again, it's almost never. It's so infrequent that I am getting like a takeout from like a bigger restaurant, if you will. And so for me, it's just not a thing. It's not really something I'm doing. Cereal box is shrinking the amount of cereal in the plastic. Yeah, right. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Soft, same all around. Nice to find places that are chill with no. Yeah, man. If you are familiar with neurodiversity as a parent, like I said, my oldest is out of high school, and so I've had over 18 years with him, raising him with the struggles he has. And now I've got two younger ones, and all of them, it's different for each of them. It's not like, God, I'm really not paying attention to what I'm doing here. I'm just putting this on auto. Each one of them is unique. It's not like they all fall on the spectrum the same way or have the same challenges or whatever. And it is very hard as a parent to go into a restaurant, and we literally bring a backpack. I shit you not. And it's got games, it's got building blocks, it's got this, that, and the other, it's got coloring, and then we still have to get up and do stuff. And it's one of those, we know as parents, my wife and I, what our kids need. And I think, most parents are going to, or all parents will. And we still feel that look from around people that are like, oh, what's going over there? Or why do they have this backpack? Or, like my son has to move. He has to get up and move his body. And, we're very smart about where we sit and everything else. But we do all this, and then we still get those looks. And so when you get that server who is just kind, just patient, it's the old sentimentality of me, but it warms my heart, and they're getting hooked up. They're getting hooked up. No doubt about it. Let's see what else we got over here. Or that ice cream that does the double churn, but it's weaving air into ice cream. Oh my God, yes. Yes. Man, I get so disappointed when like you open like a bag of chips or something too, and it's like this much of this giant bag, and you feel just like, did I eat that? No, you didn't eat that. That's just how they are. I wonder if I can just auto through this so I can talk with you guys, since we're not doing the harder content tonight. Worst case, we can backtrack. What's a cool, fun food thing, if anyone's interested? It's called Universal Yums. My wife found it a few months ago. We were trying to expose our kids to other cultures. I grew up, my parents were military, and so I traveled a lot around the country, never overseas. And just by nature of the different cities I've lived in, I have been wonderfully enriched by various different cultures. Where we live now is just not as culturally diverse as we would like it, and that's part of like, foreign exchange thing. We're bringing culture into our house. We go places to expose our kids to culture. But the Universal Yums, every month they send you like a mystery box, if you will, and it's from a different country. Like the one we just got the other day, just came in the mail, was from Africa, and it's different treats from different parts of the country. And what's cool about it is not only do you get the treats, but they give you like a mini booklet, if you will, like a magazine, and it tells you like different things about the culture. Like if you're in this part of the country, X, Y, and Z, or this part of the country does this over here. And then they even give you different recipes from, different parts of the country and their cultures. And so, as far as food goes, it's a cool little thing. Like when she told me, I was like, oh, is this gonna be worth the money? Dude, it's so fun. And me and the kids and the wife, we get together and we try them and we rate them, and we're like, oh, this one's our favorite one and everything. So, it is a place where you can get some good value for the food you're getting. Although some of the treats are not for my palate. That is for sure. I can't say I've enjoyed every treat, but Thailand, their box, if you feel like a little bit of spice like I do, that's the one for you. Double churn debuff, minus 20% HP. You might need to make that minus 40. Grew up on double churn, you can't go back. Dude, quad churned ice cream. I feel like that's something extra right there. And I love you for it. That's fantastic. The box thing, it's Universal Yums, I think is the name of it. Yeah, dude, it's I don't know, I forget what it cost, but as far as like monthly subscription boxes go, there's three I will vouch for. Universal Yums, my youngest son, he does the Mark Rober engineering crates. Those are so cool. Those are fantastic. And then my middle child, my daughter, she does what's the name? KiwiCo. So there's kiwi crates, and they have different flavors, and she does the more artistic ones. And so all three of those, you get the good food, and then just really good educational type packages. All things I would vouch for. I'm not tracking my runs. How many was that? I need to go do my extra rewards on my other stuff before I run out of stamina. But let us exchange. What do I need? Okay, Castalia, that's my next one. I picked up, just so you guys know, I prioritized the weapons, the trinket, and the powder. I was always going to get the powder. I just wanted it earlier because I know I'd be leveling weapons today. And so I prioritized them, if you're wondering where they are up here. I'm going to skip the taros for the time being, but how many can I get? 3 of these? Might as well get these pulls. I wish they did more than 4, but you do get luck sight throughout the quest, so at least there's some minor amounts extra. So I'm going to clear those out next. What am I going to do after that? I might go into the ores, I think. Ores. I've not had issues with star particles yet, but it worries me that maybe I will. And then I might come back for the taros after that. I have to think about that one. But let's go knock out some of our other extra rewards for the day. And I wonder... Let's check the Voyage Memento. What do I need to do in here? 9 characters to level 8. That's easy enough. I'll do that later. 42. Okay, I'll level a couple guys. Am I not? No, I'm level 41 anyways. I can't do that yet. Upgrade a piece level 50. I'll do that later. 15 nodes. Okay, this is cool. So I need to go do some more talents, but you can see I'm already pretty much there. So these will be easy to clear out. And then, oh, where's the purple? No purple ones. Okay. Short of getting to level 42, I'll probably clear all these out in the morning over breakfast. And then what's my new challenge? 6 pieces of gear to level 50. Oh god, I don't think I'd have the powder for that. Per platypus, you've upgraded a lot of weapons. What is that, like 17 million powder? Maybe 18 million on a good day? Taros to 50, I can probably do that pretty quickly. But so there's no reason for me to rush this challenge. I'll get 40,000 powder back and that won't dent what I have to spend. So I'll just take this one naturally as it comes. I don't have to worry about it. This stuff I'll worry about later, but none of this is stage related. So we'll just do what we want. And I'm a fan of doing what I want. Crossing worlds. I need to do the weapon trials. What is the weapon trial today? I'll have to check that in a minute. Daunting challenge. I don't feel like I can do daunting tonight. So we're going to do this. We'll come back to that later. Sweep. And we'll use an octopus. Oh, good. Devil. Magic defense. I wish that was a physical something or other for Cole, but oh well. Oh, this one's trash. I have the hardest time seeing the difference in color between this and this, but this is not rainbow, so this cannot get the extra stat. That one's probably going to go in the trash pile pretty soon. That's okay. And then do this. Boop. Actually, I should probably just not burn those. Rank up. What's my extra? I need to burn this. Got 2 more to use. Just use both. Save myself a step. Yeah, you need the rainbow at the end. I'm at the point now where I actually have to start caring about the taros, because before it was more of like just a stat stick, right? And I didn't care as much as to if it was perfectly rolled. But now I'm starting to say, yeah, it matters. Especially I'm noticing in like in the tower just how squishy my characters are when I don't level their gear. So you think they feel like a scam soft? I'm 50-50. I like being able to grind stuff up. So things like having a legendary weapon that gets stronger over time through, you know, whatever it is, whatever the method is, be it the powders or the ores or the engravings later. I'm okay with that. I actually like that. And then I think with the tarots, I like that there's some uniqueness. I just hope it's never like the one piece of power that you need that bottlenecks you later. I think that's where I would kind of not enjoy it, right? Star Trial. I can't do that. Level 45. Okay. Sweep. I should do the math on if this is good or not. I have a feeling it's better at the top level or maybe the one before it. I guess you're always at least getting double. It's probably okay. I need the stuff anyways. I did forging already. Yeah, so what's the weapon today? Third one, what is this guy's thing? I think this one you have to be, well, the one earlier today was you can't hit it with range. So is this one you can't hit it with magic, maybe? Does this tell me? No. We'll have to get in there and see it. Daunting challenge. I have not fully upgraded my gear. This might be stupid. So let's do it anyways. I did manage to get a decent Tarot Whisper from the shop. Okay, so 79, 9. That's not bad. Those stats soft. What? Oh, this is the one with the stupid things. Okay, what is his trait? End of the turn, if there's less than 6 of these dudes, summons another dude. Okay, so I want people to run around. So I need a running thing. I'll keep that. Did I not open Warhorn yet? Or is that a different... I don't think it would help me here, but one of these, I forget the name of it. I think it's Warhorn, but it like makes the enemy take like 60% more damage or something like that. So one of the ones I want to open up eventually, but I'm going to bring Divine Archer and I'm going to show you. I'm fairly certain I can stick him up on the ledge and let him pluck away at these stupid little calamity things. So let's do that. And peeps wise, we have to bring. Would double support be smart right now? This might be a bad play actually, but I'm going to do it anyways. Let's do it. Edda and Garcia. I want Garcia. Or did you mean Gloria? Alright. Mytha, can you even? You cannot. Can you do it with this? You can. I now should probably get up there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stay back. I'm not going to use move command yet. And I'm going to buff. And I'm just out of the way. I don't care if the healer gets it. Yeah, I want Garcia. Like her and Magnus were my two biggest, if I could get an off banner kind of things, those were the ones I wanted. You can't get up there yet, but that's okay. That's okay. Because I want to save enough for this dude in a second. And he's probably going to go up on the top there. So you can go here and just be stealthy. Garcia on this boss with double devil and murder is strong. Okay. Yeah, I won't specifically pull for her double banner. But if I were to get her, I would be incredibly happy. Okay, remind me, does this... I gotta remember her kit. I don't have her kit memorized yet, so... Da, 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 da. So that's not going to help. I kind of want to do this and then just let that guy live for a second. Science, guys. This is for science. Oh, but I can't get the coal. And I don't think you can do it from here either. Damn. Okay, I'm positioned poorly here. I'm actually going to burn one of these. Because I want coal to get this buff. And she should be able to get up there after this. Okay. Alright. Get all of you guys buffed. Heal her up. And hopefully that next turn we can start laying thick some damage. You can still stay here. Yep, so now she can actually kill these stupid things. Gloria, really with your move? Well, that will reach. But it will be in my way from melee. Let's see, not melee. She can do her sweep from distance. And this thing's going to get blown up soon enough anyways. It's fine. This will work. Oop. What part of the world I live in? I live in Colorado in the United States. So we're going to do two things here. Oh, so we got 3 guys. I really want coal on the boss. What about you, Showtime? Where are you at? Do I want to take all 3? I want this guy out now. He should be able to kill that. Just going to stick him right there. Oh, nice, nice. What state are you in? And if you don't want to say, it's fine. I will take no offense to being private on where you live. And now you can do a little bit of this. Get some damage on this guy. Southern California, nice. Yeah, see, dude, look at that. Just freaking one-shotted that thing. Thank you, Archer, dude. I like you. Can I do... What do I want this box? I'm going to put this box right there. I haven't been to... Well, I mean, I went through LA back in May because I took a cruise that left from LA. But I have family that lives in San Diego. And so it's been a few years, but I was out there, I guess a few years ago. I do love California. Get you over on the side. Oh, and I can come in here. Can I get to this block? And then... Yes, that's a good hit. You know, viewers, Curious, Soft, everyone else, Dreamt, where are you guys at? What kind of representation do we have around the globe here? I can't say who, but I actually work for a global company. And so I get to talk to people in so many different countries on a daily basis. I'll wake up in the morning and talk to Egypt. Then I'll be on calls with people in Germany. Then I'll be on calls with people in Costa Rica. Like, so many different places. It's so much fun. I feel like I shouldn't leave him alive, but I'm going to. East LA, okay. No one planned that city properly for the amount of people it has. I feel like there's quite a few cities that way these days. I think you should just take that guy out now. Oh, what is that? Like 1 pixel of health? You son of a bitch. Michigan? Okay. I can't say I've spent a ton of time up there. Oh, I guess Cole wanted to go up there anyways. England. Yeah, dude, 6 a.m. That's thank you for sharing your morning coffee with me. When there were horses and buggies in LA. Yeah, is that what Rodeo Drive was like back in the day, or Hollywood Boulevard? Do I should probably rebuff here on my next turn. Cole can't reach that anyways. Can I take that out with this? I think it has more than 1,000 health. Yeah, it does. But that's okay. We're going to use it. Well, no, I'm going to save it. I was going to use it on this guy, but if I need to put Cole up top in a minute, then I want that for that. Jerry Brown's dad, Pat Brown in the 60s. Drink tea, black and hot. Fair enough. Fair enough. He can get up there for that guy. I want you to do a little bit of this. I don't think I'd be good in government. Like if I was like, if my dad was the governor and he's like, you should take over the family business, get into it. And I'd be like, nah, I'm good. I will get through some mean SimCity though. You put me in front of SimCity, that's my jam. I'm all about that. Let's do... No, let's keep going with that. Gloria's going to buff. Edda's going to buff. And so we're going to get nice and strong since everyone's packed together right now. I was in government and fine. Oh, God. So you were underfunded, under budgeted, and had more red tape than anybody if you did finance in government. I'm curious though, what kind of finance are you in? Or were you in, I guess? Oh goddamn! I know exactly what you mean. Showtime is so irritating. I see. This is where I need this. You know, something I started doing in my job. I started this a couple years ago because I've been doing it for like 20 years. I got so sick of meetings. Like, you have no idea how irritating meetings can be to me, because 9 times out of 10, even more than that, nothing gets done. It's a bunch of talking and you don't leave with an action item. And so the teams that I lead, I have a rule. You're not allowed to make a meeting unless it has tangible actions that people leave the meeting having to do. If you don't have an action from the meeting, you're not like a bigwig that just needs to know, you don't even get invited. Like, and I started just turning down meetings and sending people emails. And I'm basically like, what's the action? And if you don't have an action, I'm not coming to your meeting. And it's a slippery slope because there are some like leaders where you can't say that to. But oh my God, just the frustration of inefficiency just freaking kills me. Construction permits, etc. Nice. Yeah. So I have a traditional finance degree, but my area of focus is compensation. And so technically my job is I'm a director of global compensation, and I specialize even further from that. So I do a lot of like general comp stuff, and I further specialize into sales compensation. So figuring out a mix of what should people's base pay be versus their incentive pay. Like today I was pricing out jobs in France, for example. And then I do a lot of like, I design the math, as funny as that sounds, behind like bonus plans. So understanding like at what point of a curve I might be able to peak your performance. Like that's a big part of what I do. It's actually, again, I'm a dorky spreadsheet guy. It's a fun way to do math because you tie a little bit of psychology behind it. At this point, I can actually use this because I don't have much else I need to shoot it for. Yeah, dude, 95% of meetings, if not more, could be a flippin' email. If even that, like the other thing I do on occasion is if I'm just stuck on projects and someone sends me like a Teams message or an email, I'll just leave it alone for a few hours, and you'd be surprised how many people will figure something out without you if you just don't respond in 10 minutes. Like, and it's not to be shitty and not to be a partner. It's just that I think a lot of people underestimate how valuable their own knowledge is. And because of that, they don't give themselves the chance to succeed. And so if you just step out of their way every once in a while, you can do a lot. Like, and they can do a lot. Sorry, you guys, everybody came to the stream for, oh God, I beat the weapon guy. I wasn't even paying attention. For the polls, and we're over here having a powwow about corporate America. So hopefully no one on stream recognizes me from my job, in which case it was nice working for you. Increase magic attack by 5. Oh. Ooh. This is pretty good. I've not seen this weapon. For each 1 target hit, increase magic damage and piercing damage. This feels like a really good weapon for both Abyss and the Fire Mage dude I've got, because both of them I've centered more towards AoE. Yeah, I like this. The boss's weakness was finance. Yeah, he's like, man, you're boring me with the spreadsheet talk with this corporate America dribble. I gotta die. I'm fairly certain that's my top magic. Oh, geez, I am fairly certain I would just get wiped on this one. So I'm going to back out while I'm ahead. So what do I have? I'm not going to do another attempt on that right now. Although, can I sweep it? Well, it will let me sweep. We're going to sweep it. I need legendaries. And we're going to use an octopus. Do I have this one already? When launching a back attack, damage increased by 12. I think I have that. Oh no, I have this other one that looks kind of like it. Those are two really kind of cool weapons to get. I'm not mad at my luck tonight. Okay, so here's the deal. Apparently, I just need to be on stream. And that's how I'm going to get my good legendaries, and that's how I'm going to get some flippin' amazing pulls. I can sweep 50 again. Nice. Is that what I just did? I think that's what I just did. I'll double check it just to be sure. Who can wear this one? Mytha, because I don't think I'd ever use that. Cole, what do I have? On Cole right now, I have, I think, gold. But Cole's not going to be on Highland. So it doesn't really do anything for me there. I got this weapon today. This is one of the ones I got from the cake shop. And this one looks good. I need to build it because I think this is probably going to be good. This would actually be really good on Nurgle because he tends to have a shield. Maybe on Mytha, but what would give her a shield? I need to get Angel some monster or something. Pick up the pace. Okay, I can't do any more attempts. Did I clear out everything else I need to do up here today? If so, I'm going back to the cake event. It may not be the most perfectly efficient thing to do, but although I do need to clear this out. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Dude, I'm very happy on today's progress between getting characters, getting legendaries, some cake stuff. Made 2 videos today. One I posted like as soon as I made it earlier, and one for tomorrow. Oh, that's actually oh, that's right. That's the tarot I have on her right now. As a matter of fact, I am almost 100% certain. I'm gonna go check because it's where she starts with like a physical shield, right? Yeah, I may have to build that because right now on her, I have this one, which is actually a good weapon. When attacked from front or side, increases physical defense by 25%. And considering she'll oftentimes be in that situation, it's really not bad. But then, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the tarot. Yeah, physical shield equal to 25% of physical attack plus magic attack. It makes her super beefy at the start of a fight. And then I probably need to see if I have a better one. Max HP, physical attack, physical defense. This is really not bad. And then I've got this extra at level 60. So as far as tarots go, for not being a quad rainbow, this is not a bad tarot for her. Or you can give the PayPal guard, yeah. Do I? I'm pretty sure I have PayPal guard. I don't think I've built him, but yeah, see Magnus, I can't wait to level him up. I'll do that off stream. Yeah, I've got PayPal guard. What else is screaming at me? Cole's Afternoon. We'll do some of that. Get us some coin. What else is yelling at me? The shop. What is in the shop? Oh, is that why? Oh, because I got an extra... What's her face? Crimson Falcon. I have not actually done this yet. Are all of them actually fully leveled? We got... Is that K8? I want to go check them. What is that? Might and Fire Conjurer? Dude gets fat. Shield's nice. Alright, who did they just have there? It was the big dude. Where's he at? Oh, it was Fire Conjurer. Oh yeah, look at 320. Jesus. I guess I've pulled you a few times, my friend. Finish you off. And then it was Might, I think. Where's the big knight dude? This guy. Was it him? No. It was the other one. Knighted Guard? Yeah, this one. I've been like super stingy on my ranking material, so a lot of these guys I've just not built up. This guy's funny. And I know Showtime Doctor and Perplatypus will vouch for them if they're still in the chat. Outlaw Crossbowman. This dude at rank 1, I have taken him into the tower to just do some stuff. This power right here, Armor Rotor, it's a ridiculous power. I mean, frankly, the 30% plus the physical defense, magic defense down for 2 turns, he has no business being this rank or being this rarity with a rank 1 skill of that magnitude at all. So the reason he's level 30 is because I've literally just, I haven't even done anything else with him. I just take him as is. I don't even build him, and I take him into the tower. Dude, I swear to God, this is the SSR. This is the Gloria. This is the Edda. This is the, Auguste that everyone's waiting to pull on. This dude is like GOAT. You don't even have to build him, and he's GOAT. Oh, fake. I'll come back and do yours later. All right, so let's go exchange those thingies. So it was memory crystals. Oh my God, 70,000? This is a whale shop. I'm going to say it right now, and I stand by it. This is a whale shop. Because all this, I got 300. I mean, I'm basically a week away from getting the legendary character selector. He wrecks. He does, man. It's insane what he can do. Everybody, I'm telling you right now, if you've not built that character, Outlaw Crossbowman, like, build him. Or don't even build him. Just do what Guy did. Just pick that rank 1 skill. That's all you need from him. What else is screaming at me? Events, characters I'll do later. Looks like my guildies are shouting at me. Oh, nice. I finished something here. Okay. Why not? What do I have left? 2 more star trials. I do that on my dailies. Tarots I do on my dailies. This thing will finish itself. This is the one, Tower. I don't know that I'll finish this one. I'm going to try to. I am intentionally not going further this week. I'll show you. I did 6-5 today. Just to clear out my weekly missions. If it wants to load. I'm fairly certain I could get through 7. I don't think... Yeah, see, I think I got through 7-4 last week. Maybe I didn't get through 7-5. I don't remember. But in any case, I was really cozy getting through 6. And I'm only stronger now with better characters and better gear. So I don't think I would struggle getting through 7. But I want to reset further down because my issue is time more than anything. And I just don't have enough time unless I was like not making content to really push the tower right now. And so I want to reset down so that I can get back into hopefully clearing next week the rest of these missions, because I need to get all the way to 15. Like, and that's like 10 is whatever. I'll get through 10. But I think getting through 15, I've just got to sit down and put the hours into it and crank through. It'll be, floors 6 and 7. But yeah, so if I push any higher now, then I won't reset as low, which would just make next week harder for me. And then once this is cleared, then I'll care more about getting up in the ranks. Dawn is done. I already finished Dawn. I love the Spiral of Destiny. It's one of my favorite modes. So this was a no-brainer. But let's get back to Feast, because I've burnt my stamina elsewhere, and I might as well get some more cake. Speaking of cake, friends, so we do a tradition in my family for the kiddos, and on their first day back at school, they get dessert first. We're not like a big dessert family, it's just whatever. And, they get to pick their dinner. And my daughter picked cake, and their first day of school was earlier this week. And so upstairs, and I'm totally going to get like a bite of this at midnight, there's a big old fatty chocolate cake. And there's my piece that I've not finished yet. And I'm going to get up there. It is moist. It is delicious. And I'm going to have myself a midnight snack of some cake in just a little bit here. Just go watch A Magic Joe. I like how you say she only has floor 9, 10 up this week. After I show you I'm at 6. Yeah, A Magic Joe's got me beat in spades. This, Endless, and Limbus. I played ZZZ right as it launched. I think maybe a day or two after it came out. And the style of it, fantastic. I love the art. I love the animation. Before I ever got into finance, I was actually in art. And I did quite a bit of like 3D modeling. I was going to try to get in the video game industry. And I have an appreciation for that level of effort they put into it. It really is stylish. The two things that keep me from going back to it, one is every time I play the PC client, it pops up and it takes like 40 years to flip and load. It does that validating or checking files, whatever it is. It does that for like an ungodly amount of time. And I don't have a great computer, but it should be better than that. And then the other thing is, like, when I come into this game, I enjoy my daily like rotation of what I'm doing. In that game, I don't. Like, I don't like going in, resetting my DVD shop, getting the dog coupon, getting my food buff, and then doing these 2-3 things. And so I just couldn't get into the loop. And so I left it. And I've reached a stage of life where I have no heartache dropping a game for any reason that I want. Like, if it's not there for me, it's not there for me, and I will walk away. And so as much as I enjoyed the look of it, I couldn't get into the loop. And no offense if you do. I'm not knocking a game that somebody else likes. It's not like that. It just wasn't ultimately for me. Girls Frontline 2. Okay, is that the one that's kind of like XCOM Doctor? Because XCOM, that's a game. That game is fire. Like, I would love to get back into some of that. I'll tell you that the next 2 games, I'm going to put a poll out there in a couple weeks. Because I won't touch it until the kiddos get into a couple weeks of school and I get past parent-teacher conferences. But the 2 games that are hype on my list right now, there is the Persona X game. And so I did see all the news that's coming to global. I've kind of like half kept the side eye on it. I love the Persona franchise, and I play the shit out of those games. And so it's a bit like it. Okay. And so I will likely not only play it, but also cover it. And it's going to be probably the next game I cover, depending on when it comes out. If it's like 7 years from now, who knows? The other one that caught me off guard, have you guys seen, what is it called? Everness to Neverness, or Neverness to Everness? I always get them flip-flopped. Have you guys seen that game? It's got like a combat, maybe like a 13-minute combat trailer, and then like a regular flashy trailer. Dude, you saw my comment earlier. I was watching one of your vids, and you had that like that remix, whatever you want to call it, that different arrangement of a Persona 5 song, and dude, I was vibing on it. It was a vibe. Hey, I'm gonna show you this. I've got these two. So Smash Brothers. I suck at it. Love it though. But I got my Joker right here on my desk, and I think one of my kids got me Morgana. So yeah, definitely a Persona fan. I can't decide if I like Persona 5 more or Persona 4 though. I'm actually finishing up Persona 3 Reload, or whatever the hell they call it. The new remake that came out on PS5. That's why I invited you to the podcast. Yeah, there we go. We'll talk Persona. Because, dude, their music is fantastic. You know it. I know it. See, I botched it, though. I should have been like, you never seen it coming. Should have put the saying in there. Yeah, I feel like Persona 4, if that gets a good remake, and I'm not going to go into story spoilers here, but I think the story was just that little bit darker, and I like the more mystery element of it. Persona 5 Royal, loved them. I don't even want to calculate how many hours I put into those games. It's a lot. I mean, each playthrough is what, like 120, 130 hours long, and I've done multiple playthroughs on those. That was for a long time. My kids go to bed, and I would game for a few hours long before I, did any sort of content creating. And so I had the time late at night to do those. But P4, like I'm probably 2/3, if not more, of the way through another playthrough on the Switch right now. Like that is my favorite. Jump on the Switch and just crank through it a little bit and do like, I'll just do like a week or two at a time. And I don't care because I've beaten it so many times. I don't care if I slow roll that game and it takes me like 5 months to beat it, because it's such a vibe. It's such a chill vibe. The best villain was the first one. Yeah. It's that one, and I'm going to try to think of how to say this without giving a spoiler, because I just hate giving story spoilers to things. You'll know what I mean. Big Bang Burger. You'll know the reference, I hope. I like that particular one as well. That boss. That boss, actually, I died to the first time I fought it. Yeah, the mystery. That was really... Yeah, the mystery for sure. Persona 5, killer UI. I am looking forward to Atlas's next one, Metaphor Refantasio. Dude, their ability to make a good UI is just unmatched in the industry, period. I don't think you could give me another UI that would top an Atlas UI. They're just so flipping clean. Agreed about P5 UI. Yeah, dude, it's whenever I talk to some of my like friends and family about the Persona franchise, it's really the best way I can say is it is just a vibe. That's the best way I can describe it. Thankfully, it's backed by good gameplay. I do think P5 and P3 Reload, they got easy. And yes, I could bump it up to the hard mode, but what I'm saying is the default level difficulty, like P4, I feel like Dungeon 1, Dungeon 2, it could catch you off guard. I don't think I ever had a struggle in P5. And in P3, I'm not even trying to like overlevel or anything, and I swear to God, you could like auto battle through that game. Yeah, the pause menu is fun. And that's the thing, is like when you're in an RPG, anyone who's played a decent RPG knows you spend some time in a menu. You're going through gear, you're going through, characters, powers, whatever it is for whatever game you're playing. And usually it's boring. My favorite franchise is the Final Fantasy franchise. I wish I could easily show my camera, but I think what I'll do is I'll take a picture and post it on my community post so you guys see it. But half of my glass display right here is Final Fantasy. I've got the entire Final Fantasy 13, whatever their premium collection is. I love that series. I've got the Final Fantasy Tactics figures on top, and then I had to, because this office is smaller than my older one, I had to put them in storage for now. But I have the Final Night series of characters still in the box from Final Fantasy VII from when that game first launched, and a couple others. And I will say, Final Fantasy, their menu system is just hot garbage. Maybe Final Fantasy 15's was decent. Thankfully, Final Fantasy 16, which I love that game, you just never had to be in the menus. It was more action orientated, and so it didn't really matter. But I will sit in a Persona menu. I will sit there and listen to the music. Yeah, exactly. Dude, Jay, the soundtrack is on point. Absolutely on point. I'll give that to Persona 3 Reload. If you've played the game, I'm not giving any spoilers about it. You can see in the trailers, but you can approach an enemy and kind of like early strike them. And if you do, it changes the music for that battle. And oh my god, dude, that music is fantastic. Absolutely love it. 13's soundtrack was fantastic. Definitely has some memorable tunes on there, some bangers. I actually, my oldest son, he plays violin, and I'm big into like live theater, orchestra, things like that, and I don't really get to go often. Oh, level up, bam. And so maybe 2 or 3 years ago, he took me to Distant World's Final Fantasy live concert, and it was the Final Fantasy VII Remake concert. Man, if you ever get a chance to see them live, that was fun. Oh, 13's pause menu. Oh my god, 13's pause menu. That, what did it even have? It was like the most bare bones thing, because you could go to those terminals and upgrade like your weapons and stuff. A lot of people hate on 13. I think it gets too much hate. Obviously, because I bought the figures, so I'm going to be biased here. Especially because 13-2, that one, dude, yeah, dude, see, you know what I'm talking about. That Distance Worlds concert is something else. 13-2, that soundtrack was just a flat banger. That, yeah, dude, fantastic. And Caius, if you've not played Final Fantasy 13, I'm sorry, I'm going to give you a mini spoiler here. I know this contradicts everything I've said, but the kind of main antagonist of that particular game, he's like the kind of villain you can sympathize with as you get into the story. And obviously they don't tell you that at like the first 5 minutes of the game, but I love a villain that I can care about. To me, that just ropes me along the journey so much more. And Caius in 13 was definitely that way. So Showtime, which when you went to Distant Worlds, which was it? Was it the Final Fantasy VII Remake or Part 2, or was it like a different part of it? Dude, it's so good. It's so, and come on, One Winged Angel live. Okay. All right, let's see. What do I want to get next? So I've got 3,000. What is Starglow? Do I get an info here? Oh, view. Okay. Oh, okay. So these are the gold tier star rewards. I will want to get that eventually. So the spikes are the same, star particles, whatever. These will be nice eventually. I feel like getting these stockpiled is not going to be terrible. Now, I don't pull as much as a lot of people, and so I'm probably not going to have as much resource crunch on the platinum metals as others will, or metals in general. I think my play, it's going to be the ores. Looking at everything, I do want to come back and get these taros just for the hell of it eventually. Not the gold ones. Oh, dude, really? If y'all don't know the Eyes on Me song, like, go look it up. Go look it up. I still need to play the second part of the remake. I played the hell out of the first one. I just have not had time to even pick up the second one yet. All right, what am I going to do here? I'm going to get... I guess I go highest rarity down. Or no. I don't have enough gear to make this matter. So I'm going to do it. That's fine. I'm going to get all this stuff anyway. So I don't know why I'm like racking my brain over this. Like I'm going to clear this part of the shop. It's not even a question. But that's not bad. I mean, for day, I guess 1/2, it's not been a full day yet. I've got the weapons. I've got the Castalia. I've got the pulls. I've got the ore. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have a problem clearing this out. And I'm being ultra aggressive because I do want to put more stamina into the new story chapters when they come out in a week. And knowing that those come out on the 23rd, I want to get my main priorities in here done. But that said, if you guys weren't here earlier when we were talking about it, Vulcan did a video today and he's got a spreadsheet that shows, well, not shows, like you can put in how many days are left in the event for you, what do you already have, what characters do you have, and it will tell you, if you want to kind of slow burn this, how many days of the extra rewards you need to run, plus how many normal runs per day that would equal to clear it out. So his guide is the most efficient guide I think out there because it literally gives the math, and you can download or take a copy of his workbook. He has a link there. I actually have it. I took it down. It's awesome. And so I am not demonstrating for you peak efficiency. I'm demonstrating burning stamina pots that were going to expire to fast track myself a little bit before the chapters come out. So yeah, don't take my example as the best example if you want like pure peak efficiency. Waiting for it to be on PC. I couldn't fit my TV in this office. It was that or the arcade machines, and I love my arcade machines too much. And so my PS5 is now connected to my computer. And so I'm kind of either way. If it's on PC, I'll take it on PC. If it's on PS5, I'll go PS5 first. Or what is on a better sale when I actually want to buy the game. So that's kind of my gaming strategy. I've got my PS5, my Switch right there. Obviously, I'm on the computer. All right, so I'm out of stamina. Made some hella progress in the event today. Not mad about that. Beat a weapon trial. Got good characters. This is a successful stream, friends. I am not upset at all. But with that, I think this is probably a good piece to close on because it is 3 minutes till midnight and I have to pick up our new foreign exchange student from the airport tomorrow. So I probably should sleep at some point tonight. And I got that real chocolate cake upstairs just waiting to be a midnight snack. I know that's unhealthy at my age. I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyways. I'll work it off later. I'll do a nice workout at my gym tomorrow morning. We'll get it all taken care of. So thank you all for joining. Love chatting with you, Showtime Doc. Love chatting with everybody else. Dreamed, Jay, everyone else that's been here today. Super appreciate you showing up. I don't know that I can stream every single week. I'm gonna try to, usually on a Friday or Saturday night. The weekdays just don't work as well for me. So hopefully I'll see you on my next live stream. And if not, I do have a video coming out tomorrow morning, 5:45 a.m. my time. It's wild. YouTube stats tell me y'all wake up at 6 a.m. I'm going to trust YouTube stats more than myself. So we'll love it if you take a look at that video. It's a fun one. I talk a little bit about the gaming philosophy on the stamina usage. I've seen some people messaging me stressed out about the new stuff coming out. I talk about that a bit. So if that interests you, check it out. I gave kind of some previews as I game tonight. But yeah, and if not, I've got the event video that I launched earlier today. Would love for you to take a look at it. So if you don't mind, drop me a like and subscribe if you haven't already on your way out. Helps me grow, trying to get to that 1,000 mark. So otherwise, my friends, thank you. Magnumus, Strength, Jay, all of you, Showtime, everyone else who's just watching and being quiet, not a big deal. I don't mind at all. Thank you. Take care. I'll catch you on the next one.